What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wrenching Wrecked. Not really a project video. We got plenty of things rocking and rolling right now. Softail, we're down to clutch adjustment, brake light switch, tanks. Kind of just where we left it, because I haven't touched this for a couple days. Got busy at the shop. Not busy work-wise, but rush job things that need to get done right away. And it's the one downside to owning a finishing shop, whether you're doing powder coating, ceramic, paint, any of those things. Every step of the process takes longer than expected, especially on custom fab stuff. So we got somebody in that is on a deadline, and they finished up the stuff and sent it over for some ceramic coating on some manifold stuff. We get it last. The last bit is when it comes to me. Blast it, coat it, send it out the door, then on to reassembly and whatever else. But again, every steel takes longer to show up. Materials, whatever it may be, break a drill bit, missing parts, whatever. Those little things in every project, whether it's a motorcycle, car, I mean, I'm guilty of that too. Seat, upholstery takes a while, but upholstery, chrome, powder, paint, those types of things. Everybody wants their stuff right away, which is fine. But even if I'm having a conversation with people for a while, it'll be like, oh, I'm going to bring it in next week. That turns into a week and a half, 2 weeks. The welder that's working on their frame or whatever else prior says it'll be a week, and it's just that exponential. So I get the tail end of customer stuff. We're pretty quick in terms of turnaround. I like to keep it that way, but it doesn't always work out. Anyways, little shop rant, just complaining and venting briefly. Quick little update in the garage. Softail's still here. Bikes are all working. Everything is exactly like I left it. Like I said, I have not been out here because I've been working lots of hours up at the shop, late nights trying to get stuff done for the weekend. Now, in between the coating stuff, well, next swap, first one of the year, Woodstock, Illinois, at the Woodstock Fairground or McHenry County Fairgrounds. We go to that one every year. First one, last one are usually the two biggest ones of the year, so we're bringing a ton of stuff. Daddy went through and re-inventoried on, not wearing it, but Wrenching Wrecked shirts, the logo ones. We will have a ton of those, all the different sizes on those ones. I got whatever's left over on the monster ones. We're going to be doing another batch of those come summer. And parts, lots and lots of parts. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 years, 7 years of accumulating parts and different things. Never really stashed well, still not. So I mean, look at the garage, it's trashed. There are parts everywhere, but I'm trying to get better at that, the organization side of keeping things relatively organized. So if you watch the shorts, I just blew the entire shop apart. I brought down 70% of the bins upstairs, started emptying them completely and re-itemizing things in terms of what I think makes the most sense. So many boxes, V-twin stuff all over the place, brand new stuff that I need to go through because I'm keeping all the newer parts that I ordered just to kind of inventory them. I never set up the garage well enough for that. That table's got to go. If there's a table or a flat space in my garage, it gets filled immediately. So just kind of sifting through car stuff and bike stuff. Got to separate those a little bit. There's some good stuff in here. A lot of the good parts that I definitely don't necessarily want to sell, but I'm ready to let some stuff go. I keep here, or the stuff that's like the universal levers and controls and things like that are always in here just because they're quick and easier to grab. Well, nothing in this garage is quick and easy to grab because we have too much stuff. But time to start sifting through. I got that old ironhead crank down there, and then when we flip-flop that motor on the other ironhead, I have the cases in the back of the station wagon right now. I just don't have a place for them. The Strosic motor, I might have a guy interested in that, but they're not local and it's kind of a pain. First ones to reach out, and I'm a firm believer in you asked first, so we'll see how that goes. If not, this ironhead is coming up for sale, but I also don't want to have to lug motors in and out to the swap meet. That's heavy. And we'll see. Well, maybe we'll advertise it, put up a sign or something on some of that. But if anybody's interested in a stroker motor, more local, let me know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be at on that. It's missing the primary stuff, but I think I have an ironhead belt drive at the shop. Still a couple more boxes upstairs, but I don't know. It never ends. You know what? I'm going to sit down. So, sporty seat looks pretty comfy. Grab a beer. So, I'll put you guys over here by the Super Glide. Lots and lots of parts. So, how do you do it? I don't know. I'm not the best at it. I don't sell them on the internet. Usually, occasionally, but organizing bins. I'm finally going through, so I got like a big twin shovelhead style trim and chain guards and all the miscellaneous stuff. I'm never gonna throw it out. I don't want to throw it out. It's worth something to somebody. Could I make way more selling stuff on eBay? Yes. I don't have the time. I genuinely do not have the time. We sold a couple things. I got burnt on the shipping stuff for that cow pie trans, and now I'm a little nervous on shipping stuff, but we did sell that inverted grasshopper 4th dimension Springer right before the last weekend. Got 70% of the bins downstairs, emptying everything out, going through them, nuts and bolts stuff and hardware, and trying to re-itemize, because I've also acquired way more stuff in the last year and a half, where I'm running out of space. I mean, garage is packed constantly. Clean it up, destroy it, clean it up, destroy it, but I have too much stuff that I don't need. The shed's filled with a bunch of Ford parts that I don't really need. A lot of stuff, again, desirable. I got a lot of GT40 stuff for the old 5.0, 302, roller cam 302s. GT40 stuff, it's worth something to somebody, but it's electronic and I'm only running carburetors. So those can go. I didn't address the shed yet. I'm hoping to do that on Saturday. I think it's a little drier. It's raining now. And then we have bins and bins and bins here over in this corner. A couple of those are good chopper stuff like that I've been saving. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to bring to the swap, but at this juncture I kind of think I will. I almost want to do a hard, deep clean on everything and start all over again with better stuff. But time will tell on that one. So first priority, start at the shop, and working late nights and waiting on parts to cure in the oven and things has been good. It's been a little bit easier trying to, all right, these are in the oven, they're gonna have to be there for 45 minutes, it's an hour, and then I have an hour to kind of sift through boxes. But then I keep finding more stuff and I'm like, oh, well, now this bin's too full. So just trying to make it a little bit better. We're labeling all the boxes finally, instead of just masking tape or Sharpie lines. We're putting little signs on all of them and then try and come up with a better way of doing that. So if anybody's coming out to or in the general area between Chicago and Milwaukee, Walnut Swap Meet, Sunday, April 21st. Starts bright and early. I think we're gonna roll out of here probably around 5:30 a.m. I'll be ready to roll out at 5:30 a.m. We'll see what happens. Dottie's coming out. Like I said, she loaded up on merch, so we got a ton of shirts, ton of other things available. We'll have a little bit of a powder coating display set up out there. Stop by, say hi. Be enjoying a Sunday. I think the weather's supposed to be dry, which is fantastic. You never know. Midwest in April. Just digging through. I gotta finish up the shop stuff hopefully tomorrow night, get all those bins finalized. I was gonna bring Frankenstein back out there. I picked that bike up at the swap meet in October. It is done, it is running well. It is a maximum, well really, let's be honest. If it's warm enough and everything's good, it is a one kick bike. I've had several days of that. I've also had several days where I overkicked on the choke with the choke on or whatever else. And it's like 8, 10, 12, but it's startable. One kick days are good. Usually if it's over 60 degrees, it's a one kick bike. Anything under that, it's debatable. If it's in the shop, one kick bike. And we'll be fully transparent on that. If I'm bringing a trailer with the amount of stuff that I brought down from upstairs that I didn't realize I had, I don't know if I have room for that and the trailer. I can bring the truck, fill the bed of the truck and everything else, but I'm just kind of sifting through what's what, and then we'll see what we have at the end. So, hoarding, that's, I guess, what they call that for most people. Tons of parts. I got a ton of shovelhead stuff, ton of cylinders, heads, Oh, it's all over the place. Primary stuff, clutch stuff, whatever. Stop by if you're in the area. Not going to spend a ton of time out here. We're not working on anything, so just a quick little update. And then I wanted to take a minute. Hippie's Chopper Corner, you do an awesome job at plugging all of your subscribers, all the guys that are supporting you along the way. I wish I could be a little bit better. Slips my mind, I can't. This probably doesn't help, but slips my mind on a regular basis. Thank you, everybody that's been watching the channel, following, helping me grow, subscribing, whatever else it may be. If you've learned anything from the videos, awesome. That was never my intent. I'm not trying to do DIYs or anything else. It's just me out here in the garage, messing around, having a couple beers, and this is typically my relaxation, even though it's the most stressful thing that I do most of the time, and my brain only focuses on stupid little things out here instead of the rest of life. But thank you. Hippie's Chopper Corner again. Appreciate all the plugs. T-Bone, I know you're commenting on every one of these. Been sticking around for a while. Checked him out. I know he just, he's been putting out some cool stuff. I went back and browsed a couple of the older ones. The history of the golden era of motorcycles. I like that video. Adzilla. I'm going to be forgetting so many people. Siberian Cycles. Always on the spot, right? And again, this is where Hippie comes in, and he's just like naming people off. Pastor Bob. Thank you. All of the main supporters that are supporting me, I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for the support. I had no intention of any of this spiraling to what it is now, and it's not even that big of a channel, but it's amazing to me when you have 30-some thousand people that follow random crap. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm rambling. I gotta go in for some dinner. Thank you. Like I said, shirts, merch, all sorts of stuff available at the Wall Neck Swap. I'll probably bring this camera along with and film some of that, because last time I did that, we ended up with another chopper. Maybe that'll happen again, but as of right now, I am in sell mode. I gotta thin out some stuff so I can kind of focus a little bit more on individual projects, especially with that Sporty. If you saw that, well, that's probably coming out after this, but we got a quick little update for you on the Ironhead chopper that I've been super excited about, and now I'm more excited about it, but for different reasons. So stay tuned for that if it isn't out, and it won't be, actually. That's what we're jamming on the next 2-3 days. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow after work, after the day job, we'll be sorting through some of this, finishing up some last minute stuff at the shop for pickups on Saturday. And then I have tomorrow night and Saturday to finish prepping, load the trailer, load the van, get everything locked and dialed for that. We're gonna try this seriously and have organized stuff. Normally it's a throw together, bring down all the boxes, throw them in the truck, throw them on the trailer, go there, meet up with a bunch of buddies that I haven't seen all winter, and then pretty much an even faster race to go home. Stay tuned for that one. Evo teardown with a little bit of Ironhead chopperness thrown in. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.